Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Board Sports Network. It's been a while since we recorded, and I figured to get things going again, we would go ahead and play the 2021 MLB All Star game from using Plaay Games History Maker Baseball. The All Star game set was released a couple weeks ago, and I figured this would be a good game to jumpstart us back up and see how things go. I'm playing this on a Wednesday. Play is planning on playing theirs on Thursday, and so I'm going to release this on Friday since I didn't want to release the video before they had a chance to play it. So All-Star game looks to be fairly exciting this year, and let's go ahead and see how things go. Let's go down to the field and check out the starting lineup for our All-Star game here at Coors Field. Now these are not the exact lineups. Or I have most of the starters in. I don't know how close to the actual played lineups will be. So I just went ahead and threw them all together, what I thought was a good lineup for all of them. And let's go ahead and check out the lineups for tonight's game. For the American League, leading off in center field will be Cedric Mullins. In left field will be Michael Brantley. First base will be the hot Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The DH will be Shohei Ohtani. I don't know if I'm going to get him pitching in the game. We will see how things turn out. Batting fifth will be right fielder Aaron Judge. Playing third base will be Rafael Devers. Shortstop will be Xander Bogaerts. Catching and hitting eighth will be Salvador Perez. And batting last, playing second base, will be Marcus Semien. For the National League All-Stars, leading off in center field will be Ronald Acuna Jr. Second base will be Ozzie Albies. At shortstop will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Batting cleanup will be the left fielder Jesse Winker. Behind the plate will be Buster Posey. In right field, Nicholas Castellanos. The DH I tabbed as Rhys Hoskins. Third base will be Nolan Arenado, and at first base, batting last, will be Max Muncy. Starting pitchers for today's game for the National League will be Jacob deGrom, and for the American League will be Garrett Cole, and I will not be checking for sticky substances during today's game. For the umpires, I just picked 4 random folks from my Baseball America set since I don't know who's going to be umpiring the game. So I figured we just go ahead and go with that. For today's game, both teams will be full harmony since it's a pretty big event, pretty laid back. Everyone's in a good mood. So let's go ahead and get this game started as Cedric Mullins leads off against Jacob deGrom. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? No, he is not, and he will pop out to second base for the first out. That'll lead us to a player experience check for Michael Brantley. He is a full icon against Jacob deGrom, who is full icon. 1-4. Prospect batter, no, and he will hit a bloop single to center field for the American League's first hit. Next up will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I got to see him play one time at a minor league game in Scranton, and he is very powerful and very fun to watch. So 1 out with a runner on first base. 1-2-4. Does the pitcher have control? DB control. That will be a 6-4-3 ground out to end the top of the first. The American League comes up empty in its first at bat. For the pitchers, I'm planning on the starters going 2 innings, and then I've got a whole stack of pitchers here that I don't know how I'm going to get in. I'm going to try to get in as many as I can. So no guarantees. Don't be upset with me if your favorite pitcher doesn't get in. I figured all the starters, position players, I'd get about maybe 3 innings for the starters, maybe 2 for the backups and 2 for, well, on all the rest backups. We'll see how it plays out. Leading off for the National League All Stars will be Ronald Acuna Jr. 156. Is he a whiffer? Decided I says yes, and that will be strikeout for out number 1. Next up will be the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 136. Is the pitcher an ace? Garrett Cole is semi-ace. Decided I says yes, and that will be a strikeout. Albies is not a good eye, so he will go down swinging. Next up will be the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. 233. Is the pitcher ace or a star? Decided I says he is, and he will ground out to the shortstop for a quick 1-2-3. And it's been a while since played around with the software, but we'll go ahead and get it updated to the top of the second. I'm trying to knock a bunch of rust off from recording. It's been so long since I've done it, so I apologize if it's a little clunky. But leading off the top of the second inning will be the DH, the hot Shohei Ohtani. 3-5-6. Ooh, are they the same? Jacob deGrom throws right. Ohtani bats left, so no. Is he a utility or a sad sack? He definitely is not. And he will hit a single down the line. So Ohtani, 1 for 1 on the day. Next up will be the right fielder, Aaron Judge. 2-2-6. Ooh, the decided eye is, I mean, this is big. The decided eye was kind of on its edge, so I'm going to re-roll it. It is blank, so he is not hit by the pitch. Is this the cleanup batter? No, he is the 5th batter. And that will be our fly out to the left fielder unless he is a whiffer, and he is, and that will be a strikeout for out number 1. That'll bring up third baseman Rafael Devers. 6-6-6. Is the pitcher an ace? He is, and he will fly out to the right fielder. He'll fly out to Castellanos for the second out. That could have been our first runs of the game, but it is not, as the shortstop Xander Bogaerts comes up now. The runner on first base here with 2 outs. 4-5-6. Is the pitcher a star? He is, and he will ground out to the second baseman for out number 3. We'll go ahead and change it to the bottom of the second. Leading off in the bottom of the second inning will be the left fielder, Jesse Winker, playing for my Reds. 2-4-6. Does pitcher have control? He is DB control, so Winker will ground out to the pitcher, and Buster Posey will ground out to the pitcher as well for 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up my other Reds representative, Nicholas Castellanos. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Decided I says he is not, and he will pop out to the second baseman for out number 3. So the National League still looking for their first hit as we go to the top of the third inning. Since I've got so many pitchers, I'm going to go ahead and say that Jacob deGrom's day is done, and we are going to bring out Max Scherzer to face the catcher Salvador Perez. Start the top of the third inning. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter eager? He is, but he is also a whiffer. So Perez goes down on strikes for out number 1. Next up will be the second baseman, Marcus Semien, for his first at bat of the day. 5-6-6. Pitcher wild? No. Does batter have a good eye? No. And that will be a strikeout for Max Scherzer. And then we go to a baseball right now check. Scherzer is semi-hot. Cedric Mullins comes up. He is semi-cold. He popped out to the second baseman his first at bat. 3-3. Hot pitcher, Decided Ice says no, but Mullins will end up grounding out to the shortstop anyway for the third out. So here in the bottom of the third, going to the bottom of the third, and we still do not have a score. National League still does not have a hit. And Garrett Cole will go out. He will leave the game. And let's see here. Lance Lynn will be on the mound. I'm not keeping pitcher stats or anything like that, so if you're looking for stats in this game, I don't think it's going to happen. All right, leading off for the National League here in the bottom of the third will be the DH Rhys Hoskins. 4.66. Pitcher have control. He does, but the pitch is red, and that will be a single to left field. So the National League finally gets a runner on as the third baseman Nolan Arenado comes up to the plate. 2.46. Pitcher have control. He does. That will be a fielder's choice. Hoskins will be out at second, and Arenado will reach on a fielder's choice for one out as the first baseman Max Muncy comes up to the plate. 1-2-3 is pitcher flash and fresh. He is, and Muncy will go down on strikes for the second out. That'll bring up center fielder Ronald Acuna Jr., who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. 1-3-5, that's going to be an umpire check with a runner on first base. 4-5. Do we have a strict umpire at first base? No, we do not. Umpire calls the batter safe, and the runner advances to second. So, Acuna with a single, and Arenado will move on to second base as we have runners at first and second here with 2 outs. And the second baseman, Ozzie Albies, up to the plate, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Can Lance Lynn keep him off the board here? 2-3-6. DB control or dynamic? He is semi-dynamic. Decided Ice says yes. And that's going to be a hit right back up to the pitcher for the third out. So National League gets a couple runners on, but unable to do anything as we go to the top of the fourth inning. Max Scherzer comes out for his second inning of work. And let's see here, we're in the fourth inning. We'll go ahead and start getting some folks into the game here. Michael Brantley is going to be replaced by Mark Canha. I don't know if that's his name or how to pronounce his name or not, but and again, not gonna enter in his stats or anything into the sheet, the score sheet. So just playing it for fun. Mark Canha comes up to the plate to face Max Scherzer in his second inning of work. 4-5-6. Is the batter patient? No, he's not, and that's going to be a fly out to center field for out number 1. As Vladimir Guerrero will be replaced by Yuli Gurriel. 3-5-6. Are they the same righty on righty? They are, and that'll be a strikeout for out number 2. Shohei Ohtani is going to go ahead and stay in here. 1-2-6. Is the pitcher fresh? He is, and he's going to line out to the second baseman for out number 3. So still scoreless in this ball game, as the National League is going to go ahead and start getting in some folks into the game. And Fernando Tatis Jr. was going to lead it off, but Brandon Crawford will come in to replace him. So Brandon Crawford steps up to the plate to face Lance Lynn, who's coming in for his second inning of work. 2-2-6, and he is going to be hit by the pitch. So Brandon Crawford is on base for the National League. And Jesse Winker will be pinch hit for or replaced in the game by Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber on quite a bit of a hot streak here lately. See, 116 is pitcher fresh, but he will strike out for out number 1, runner on first base here. Let's see how many catchers I've got. I've got 1. Buster Posey is going to go ahead and stay in and catch for a little bit longer. I've only got 1 more catcher. So 136 is the pitcher ace. He is, and that'll be a strikeout. For out number 2, I don't know. I may have to end up checking these pitchers for substances. Nick Castellanos will be up to bat next, and I don't have a backup right fielder because I put Acuna in center field to lead the game off, so Castellanos will come on up to bat here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-3-5, that's going to be another umpire check. 1-4, do we have a lenient umpire at home? No, we do not. And he will call Castellanos out on strikes. Looking, Castellanos does not like it. But All-Star game, not much you can do. No need to get upset. And we will go to the top of the 5th inning. Still in a scoreless ball game here at Coors Field. And coming out on the mound for the National League will be Yu Darvish. And Aaron Judge was set to lead off, but let's see. Jared Walsh will come in to take over right field for him. He also plays first base, but I have another backup first baseman, so we won't worry about him getting in at first base. So Yu Darvish set to pitch here in the top of the 5th inning against Jared Walsh. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. That is a strikeout for out number 1. Rafael Devers set to come up next, and he is going to be replaced by Jose Ramirez. Yu Darvish 1 strikeout here in the 5th already. 3-4-6 is the batter eager. No, he is not, and he will get a walk. Jose Ramirez trots on down to first base as we go to a team chemistry check. And Xander Bogaerts will be replaced by Carlos Correa. Both teams are harmony. So 1-6 is the batting team dissonance. No, they are not, and Correa will draw a walk. So Yu Darvish struggling a little bit here as he walks 2 in a row. Let's see, I've got Mike Zunino, but that's my only backup catcher for the American League. So Salvador Perez will stay in. 0 for 1 at the strikeout today. Yu Darvish in a little bit of trouble here. And we're going to go ahead and get a reliever up in the bullpen just in case. Oh, there's a left fielder. Might need a little bit later. Alex Reyes will be warming up just in case Darvish can't get out of this or digs himself a little bit deeper. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? The Decider Die says no. Is the batter a sad sack? No. Uh-oh, that's going to be a double to right field. Let's see here. Is Carlos... No. Yeah, Carlos Correa is stoic, so it's only going to score 1 run. So Perez with a double. Whoever just took over at third base, Jose Ramirez, is going to score. And Correa is going to go to second base or third base as the American League takes a 1-0 lead. Salvador Perez with a big at bat there. And Yu Darvish is going to head out, and Alex Reyes will be coming in as Marcus Semien is going to be replaced with Jose Altuve. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Runners at second and third here. And Jose Altuve up to the plate. 4, 5, 6. Is he patient? No, he is not. But that's going to be a sac fly to center field as Correa is going to come in to score. Perez is going to stay put. And it is 2-0 American League. The way these teams have been hitting today, that might be all it takes to win it. 2 runs are in this inning as Cedric Mullins is going to be replaced by Adolis Garcia here in the 5th inning. 2 outs, runner on second base. 2-2-6, and Garcia is going to be hit by the pitch. Things falling apart for the National League here, as this might be a good time to get another reliever warming up. Actually, Brandon Woodruff is going to be warming up just in case this goes a little bit further than what they were expecting. 2 outs here, runners at first and second. 2, 3, 4 are the runners on plate, or runners on base. There are, so we'll go to a plate drama. 2, 5 is the catcher Gold. We'll look at Buster Posey here, and he is Gold. So he digs the ball out of the dirt for a called ball. We'll go to an umpire check next for runners on first and second. 2, 5. Do we have a questionable umpire at first base? Yes, we do. Blown call. Rules batter out at first. So Canha hits the ball to the first baseman, Muncy. Muncy beats him to the bag on a close play. But the damage has been done. It is 2-0 American League as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. And let's see here, the DH Rhys Hoskins. Actually, let's go ahead and change the pitcher for the American League as Carlos Rodon will come on to pitch and face Rhys Hoskins leading off. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2-0 American League. 1, 4, 5. Is the pitcher struggler? No. And that's going to be a ground out to, we'll say, the third baseman for the first out. Nolan Arenado set to come up next, but we will go ahead and have him replaced by Chris Bryant. Bottom of the 5th here with 1 out. American League up 2-0. 1-1-2. Pitcher Flash. He is DB Flash. So that will be a strikeout to Bryant. For out number 2, Max Muncy would have been replaced by Freddie Freeman. But with the DB Flash, Freddie Freeman will strike out as well for the 3rd out. So the National League goes down 1, 2, 3. And we go to the top of the 6th inning here at Coors Field. Alex Reyes will go out of the game. Brandon Woodruff will come in. And Mark Canha is going to stay in because the American League is out of outfielders. Mark Canha, I believe, no, he got the last out. Last inning, it'll be Jared Walsh will be up. Will be leading off the top of the 6th inning. 1, 4, 5. pitcher a struggler? No, and that's going to be a ground out to the first baseman for out number 1. Next up will be the DH, Shohei Ohtani. 2-6-6. He is going to fly out to right field for out number 2. And we'll go ahead and leave Jose Ramirez in for one more at bat. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter eager? No. Is he patient? No. And he will ground out to the second baseman for the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 for the American League. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning as it's still 2-0. American on top. Okay. Let's see. Acuna will be replaced by Ketel Marte. Carlos Rodon comes back out for another inning of work. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? He is, and that will be a strikeout. For out number 1. Let's see, Ozzie Albies is up next, but we'll go ahead and have Adam Frazier replace him. See if they can't crack into this lead some. 1-6-6. Is the pitcher workman or gilded? No. Is the batter a whiffer? No. But he's going to ground out to the 3rd baseman for out number 2. And we'll go to a player experience check for Brandon Crawford. Carlos Rodon is a semi-icon. Brandon Crawford is full icon. 2-6. Icon pitcher. Decider Die says yes, and he will strike out Crawford for the 3rd out. The National League just cannot get anything going. As we go to the top of the 7th inning, and I've got enough pitchers that Brandon Woodruff will go out and Jose Barrios will come in. Uh-oh. Jose Barrios plays for the American. Zach Wheeler is going to come in for the National League and face Carlos Correa leading off the top of the 7th inning. 2-4-6. Does the pitcher have control? He does, and that'll be a ground out back to the pitcher for out number 1. Salvador Perez, who hit the double to put the American League up, will be replaced by Mike Zunino. 1-4-6. Is pitcher flash? He is. Good eye? No, that will be a strikeout. I had a mistake on my score sheet there. It's actually a little bit harder to keep things straight in an All-Star game with all these changes. But Jose Altuve will be up next here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2-3-6. Pitcher DB control or dynamic? He is semi-dynamic. Decider Die says yes, and he will ground out to the pitcher for out number 3. So the American League goes down quietly as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. National League down 2. Let's see here. Kyle Schwarber is set to come up to the plate, but I think I'll leave him in and I'll put Tapia in center field, maybe. Get Kyle Schwarber another at bat here. And I've got plenty of American League pitchers, so we'll go ahead and bring in Jose Barrios to face Kyle Schwarber. 4-6-6. Pitcher control, he is, and Schwarber reads it and hits a single to left field. So he will get on base for the National League. Buster Posey set to come up next. We'll go ahead and get him replaced by JT Realmuto. Muto, see if he can get the National League on the board 336. Is the pitcher ace or dynamic? He is semi-dynamic. Saturday says yes. That'll be a fly out to center field for the first out, and a player experience check for Nicholas Castellanos was supposed. Actually, let's go ahead and put. We'll replace Castellanos with Brian Reynolds. And we'll put Tapia in for. Actually, no, we'll put Tapia in for Castellanos, and then Reynolds can replace Cunha here in a little bit, or however I got that set up. So player experience check. Barrios is a semi-icon, and Tapia is a semi-icon. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2-6. Icon batter. Desardai says no, and he will. Oh, I'm sorry. Icon pitcher. Desardai says no, and he is going to drop a single over second base. And that will move Schwarber to second base. So National League with a little bit of life here as the DH Rhys Hoskins comes up to the plate. We'll go ahead and have a reliever warming up. We'll have Matt Barnes warming up just in case things go a little south for the National or American League. So runners at first and second here with 1 out. And Rhys Hoskins up to the plate. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? He is. That'll be a strikeout for out number 2. And Chris Bryant set to come up. Matt Barnes is going to go ahead and come on in and face him. See if they can't thwart this threat. Thwart this threat. 5-5-6 is the pitcher ace. Technically he is, since he warmed up. He is semi-ace. The desired eye says yes, and Bryant will line out to the third baseman for the third out. So nothing on the board for the National League as we go to the top of the 8th inning. All right. Let's see here. Top of the 8th inning. Kevin Gausman will come in to pitch for Zach Wheeler. And only got first, second, and third left on the bench for the American League. I've got short, second, and center field for the National League, and a slew of pitchers still left. Kevin Gausman coming in to face Adolis Garcia here in the top of the 8th inning. 2-4-4. Pitcher and ace. He is. That'll be a fly out to the center fielder for out number 1. Next up will be the left fielder, Mark Canha. 4-5-5 is the pitcher flash. He is, and that will be a strikeout for out number 2. And I think I had Jared Walsh. Jared Walsh came in for Vladdy. So Matt Olson will come in next here with 2 outs. Base is empty. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? He is, and he will hit a single to left field to keep the inning going. And Shohei Ohtani coming up to the plate. And we're going to have a reliever warming up just in case. That will be Mark. And I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher his name. I can never remember if it's Melancone or Melanson, or we're just going to go with Mark. And Shohei Ohtani up here with 2 outs here, runner on first base. 1-4-6. Is pitcher flash? He is. Is Ohtani a good eye? No, he is not. And Ohtani goes down on strikes to end the top of the 8th inning. So to the bottom of the 8th we go. Chris Bassett is going to come in for the American League All Stars to pitch. And Freddie Freeman will be leading it off for the National League, as they're down 2-0 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 1-1-5. Pitcher fresh, he is, and that's going to be a pop out back to the pitcher. Pop out to the pitcher for out number 1. Brian Reynolds is going to come in and replace Ketel Marte. 1-5-5. Uh-oh, is he a home run king? No, he is not, and that's going to be a fly out to the center fielder. Out number 2. They could have got them up on the board, but did not happen this time. Adam Frazier is going to be replaced by Ryan McMahon. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Righty on lefty? No. Is he a utility or a sad sack? No, he is not. And that's going to be a single down the line. So National League gets a runner on first base as Brandon Crawford will be replaced by Trey Turner. There were 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Trey Turner needs to come up big here. 2-2-4. Pitching at home? No. Is he a slugger? He is. That's going to be a double to left field. Is Ryan McMahon active? No, he is not. So that's going to be a double for Turner. And folks, we have runners at second and third base. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning, and left fielder Kyle Schwarber up to the plate. The National League is out of bench players. So let's see if Schwarber can come up big here. He is the home run king. 2-6-6. Runner on first thrown out? No, we don't have a runner on first. Leadoff batter? No. And Schwarber is going to fly out to right field to end the 8th inning. Whew. That would have been awesome if Schwarber could have put the National League up 3-2, living here in Indiana. And Schwarber, coming from IU, he heard quite a bit about him while he was here, but just not able to do it, as Mark Melanson will come in here in the top of the 9th inning. And I may not get everybody in from the American League, but Joey Wendell will come in to replace Jose Ramirez. Mark Melanson comes in to pitch the top of the 9th inning. 1-1-4. Is he fresh? He is. That'll be a 6-3 ground out for out number 1. Carlos Correa will be up next. 4-4-5. Is pitcher a workman? No. Is batter patient? And Cider Die says yes. And Correa will draw a walk. 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning, and the catcher, Mike Zunino, will be up next. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, he is not, and he will fly out to the center fielder for out number 2. And Whit Merrifield will end up making it in, the last bench player for the American League, replacing Jose Altuve. 1 runner on, 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. 1-3-5. That's going to be another umpire check. Runner on first base. 2-6. Respected umpire at home? Yes, he is. Batter doubles. Base runner breaks for home. He is out. Whoo! Third baseman. That would have been, who was it? Whoever was playing right field? I've got my cards so messed up here. Whoever it was. 2-6. Respected umpire at home. Batter doubles. So Merrifield doubled. Whoever was the runner on first is out at home for the 3rd out. My score sheet has just gotten all kinds of goofed up. But, oh well. Bottom of the 9th inning we will go as American League will bring out, do I go Liam Hendricks, Aroldis Chapman? Hendricks has the better stats. We'll have, he's a righty. We'll have Chapman warming up just as a lefty. All right, 2-0, bottom of the 9th inning we go, and JT Realmuto will be leading it off for the National League, down 2-0. 2-2-6, he's going to be hit by a pitch. So here we go. Ramel Tapia will be up next. Tapia. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, probably not. That is going to be Mike Zunino. No, he is not. Not an iron catcher. Is he a good eye? No. That'll be a strikeout for out number 1 as the DH Rhys Hoskins comes up to the plate. 2-3-4. That's going to be a plate drama check. 1-5. Is the catcher Gold? No, he is not. That's going to be a pass ball that'll move, whoever my catcher was, Realmuto to second base. And we will go to a player experience check for Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins is a neutral. Liam Hendricks is full icon. 1-2 icon batter. No, and he will strike out for out number 2. And then we will go to a baseball right now check. Liam Hendricks is full hot. Chris Bryant popped out to the pitcher last time, so he is full cold. 2-5. Hot batter, nope. Liner down the baseline is fielded by the first baseman for a line out. And that is the ball game. Whew. All-Star games are a lot of work. So the American League takes it 2-0 in their big 5th inning to go ahead and get home field advantage for the World Series. We'll see if that's going to play out in the real game. I very highly doubt the score is going to be that low, but you never know. We're going to go ahead and give the player of the game to Salvador Perez, since I think he was the one that hit the double that scored Rafael Devers. So, with that, folks, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you guys are excited about me, are excited about this channel coming back and producing videos. If not, leave me a comment and tell me why. But I got some good things planned in the future. I'm going to be going more of real players instead of my fictional Baseball America League. Maybe doing updates every now and then, maybe end of the week updates. I only play that when I get a chance to play it, but got some things in the queue for History Maker Baseball. I've also got other games that I'm kind of wanting to break out and play, so if that's kind of your thing, leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of today's game. But if you haven't already, I appreciate it if you subscribe. And until next time, folks, take care.